Have a lot of good memories about Gibby, and most of my memories about Andy were from when we were younger. Probably the best memories about him were from church and middle school. In church, I always remember seeing him and his mother there, and he'd always wave to me. I'd be with my mom, and then in middle school, I used to sit next to him in a bunch of classes, and he was a G and I was an I, and he was in my English class, and we used to exchange our poetry together because we had to do that, and he'd read mine and I'd read his, and he used to tell me he's a good writer, and he used to tell me he wanted to grow up and be a rock star, and he wanted to write all the lyrics to his own songs, and I thought it would have been a good thing for him to do. He was always really funny, and always made me feel really supported, and always stuck up for me every time somebody would make fun of me, so I have a lot of good memories about Andy. Gonna miss him. He was a good kid.
How does Andy do it? Well, brother, it's been a little while. I've been thinking a lot about what I was going to say. I'm going to keep it short and sweet for you. You were loved by a lot of people, and I know they will carry your love in their hearts for all their lives. You will always be in their minds and hearts. Forever love, Gibson.
I'd just like to pay my respects to one of the greatest people that I'd ever met. Gibby, I love you, buddy, and I miss you deeply. It's truly a tragedy that, you're not with us here anymore. You were one of the greatest guys with the biggest heart and the funniest guy, literally the funniest guy that I had ever met. I'll never forget those times just hanging out with you. No matter what, I'd be laughing for hours until the time I left.
Wait, alright, I'm done.
Your spirit's gonna live on forever and nobody will ever forget you. And it's just a shame that I'm so far away here in Florida that I could not attend your funeral. And just basically, I'd love to pay my respects to you in any single way that I could. And it's a shame that you're gone, but we'll never be forgotten. I love you, buddy. Rest in peace, Gibby.
I met Gib when I was in middle school. He was a G, I was an I, so we sat near each other a lot in class. He was always a lot different than the other guys, just because he was so polite. He was such a gentleman. He had a big heart, always willing to help any of his friends whenever they needed it, and stick up for the girls whenever anyone would be picking on them, which was very big of him to do.
He was a really good guy. I used to hang out with my brother Brian and all the guys, and it was kind of funny because they'd all be talking about guy stuff, and he would always kind of like hold back a little bit just because I was there, and I thought it was really funny and really sweet. But I was like, it's okay. You don't have to do it. He's like, no. But he was a really good guy, just so friendly, and he used to make us all like roll on the floor laughing. He was so hilarious. All of his little dance moves and stuff like that. He was really fun. I'm gonna miss him a lot.
I had a lot of fun with him going to school for middle school. I had a lot of fun with him after school. We'd have a lot of fun at his house, hanging on his back porch or in his garage. We, listen to Journey.
Don't stop believing.
Things like that. He was always making us laugh, making funny faces, doing things like this, making us laugh all the time. So I had a lot of fun with him, especially during high school. So I'm going to miss him a lot.
Oh, this is so hard. Like, I don't even know what to say. You know what I mean? Like, Gib, I known you forever, dude. We played baseball, and every time you'd pitch, your arm would snap, dude. And everyone would think your like arm was gonna fly off, but you threw the meanest fastball, dude. Oh, it was just ridiculous, dude.
Some ridiculous.
Dude, one time, me and Gib were fucking driving, and he cranked Lenny Kravitz, dude. I wanna like fly away, dude, or whatever. And he was literally headbanging and driving like 80 miles per hour. And dude, it was just the scariest thing of my life. But he was having a ball. Like, it was just like I was doing it with him, but then I realized we're going 80 down back roads, and I don't even like Lenny Kravitz. But dude, it was just like Gibby, man. I don't know what the fuck he was thinking, but that was a good time, dude. He always did crazy shit like randomly. You know what I mean? It was just like. Oh, dude, he was always good for like a quick, like random, like funny ass moment. Just ridiculous, dude. Playing basketball with him, dude. Like, and throwing the ball around him, he'd try to catch it, dude. He was like just a wobbling bastard, but he was fast too, dude. He was so fast, dude. He was like so agile and athletic for being a big guy. He was like the biggest athletic guy I've ever met. Like, he could run faster than me, dude. Like,
Dude, I know.
Like, I couldn't run from Gib. Like, he would catch me. And when you pissed off Gib, dude, he'd get so mad, dude. Like, and I used to piss him off sometimes. Like, I could get under his skin. I always like just ran up and hugged that kid like all the time. You hated it too, like jumping his back and like gah. Oh man, Gilbert, you're a good friend, man. I probably never had that close of a friend in my life, and I really don't know what to say. You're gone, and nothing's gonna bring you back, but I just really want to say I'm sorry to your family, and I really hope someday that I see you again. Like, that would make me more happier than anything to be able to see you someday, because then I would feel better about dying myself, knowing that I'll be able to see my friends and my family. It's just such a bad thing. Like, I don't even know where to start, you know what I mean? It's just so hard for me to do because I've never had a friend that close die, and it's just terrible. But I just want, Mr. and Mrs. Gibson, I just want you to know that if you need anything at all, I will be there for you, and I will always try to stop by as much as possible so we can have a few beers and laugh about Andy and just, you know, just try to make you guys feel better, because, you know, I'm here and everyone's here, and everyone's going to try to do what they can to really make this easier on you guys, no matter how hard it's going to be. We're going to try to make it easier on you by being there for you, and I just want to say I'm sorry, and Gib, I love you very much, and someday we'll meet again. And
hey Andy, how you doing, man? I've been thinking about what to say on this video for a pretty long time now, and I still not sure what to exactly say on it, but you know, I know one thing, that since you've passed, you know, thought about you a lot, thought about you pretty much every day since it happened. So have, you know, all your friends, and, you know, we all miss you a lot, you know. You were great, you know. We try to find all the videos of you, you know.
Are you recording?
You know, so we can all remember you the best we can, but the best memories that we have of you are actually in our minds and in our hearts. And, you know, we all loved you a lot as a friend, and we cared about you too. You know, you gave us all good times, and you brought us all together, you know. Spent a lot of time at your house, spent a lot of time with you. All of us did. We spent time with you alone too, which was some of the greatest times, you know. The times we spent just with me and you, you know. It's a lot of things happened, you know, like it was just great times in life, you know. And I I'm at a loss for words of what to say in the video, you know, and I hope that whatever happens, you know, whatever happens after life is good, you know, and I'm sure that if something good happens that you're there, you know, because if any one of us deserved it, it was you. And, you know, I hope that the rest of us can lead by example and live our lives with the same respect, trust, and care that you showed everyone in your life. And, you know, I believe you're in a better place, and, you know, I love you, man. I just want you to know that. Alright?
What's up, yo? You know, there's not too many people you come across in life, dude, that hold, like, make, you know, that big of an impression on someone's life. And you, sir, made, like, you were, like, one of the best friends anyone can ever ask for. Like, I remember the first time I met you in Mr. McKay's science class. You know, we were doing, like, we were working through with the microscopes, and you stood up with the chair to get like a view of inside the microscope or something, and you accidentally hit Mr. McKay's spaceship that he worked so hard on for so long. And I just remember like I don't know, after that, just talking to you and stuff, like, man, you were one of the coolest dudes. Give nobody had like a heart like you. Like, you would help anybody who needed it, whether you knew them or not. You were one of the greatest people, Gib, and I love you a lot, Gib. I'm gonna miss you a lot, buddy. I hope you're, I hope you're, having a good time up there, dude. And I hope you're holding the seat up at the bar for me, man. So, you just chill and relax, dude. And, I look forward to seeing you again someday. Everybody down here loves you so much. All your friends, your parents, your family. Dude, it's so much, man. Like, I could say to describe you, but words would not do you justice, dude. Like, you were one of the greatest people I've ever known. And I am honored, sir, to have known you in life. And to Mr. and Mrs. Gibb, I'm terribly sorry for your loss. But know that your son, was definitely the best, one of the best people that ever, like, anyone could ever meet. So Gib, we love you, dude. I love you. I'm gonna miss you, Engelbert. You're the best, dude. Much love, dude, from Humperdinck, and I will see you again someday, my friend. And like I said, keep the bar still warm for me, alright? I'll see you again. I love you, buddy.